Namaste and welcome back to Hearout. Today we are diving into Narasimha Avatar, a film with more mystery than action and the powerful return of a legend. Let's jump right in. The plot is that a notorious villain backed by political and police power is terrorizing the people. But just when fear seems unstoppable, a mysterious figure named Narasimha begins hunting down the criminals. Who is Narasimha? Why is he doing this? Is it Rajesh Hamal or someone else? With suspense, surprises, and twists, the story tries to keep you hooked until the very end. What worked? Performances. Rajesh Hamal's commanding presence, even with shallow backstory depth, reminds us why he remains the undisputed face of Nepali cinema. His eyes carry depth, his words resonate with power, and his overall presence is magnetic. Veteran actors like Saroj Khanal, Usha Kharki, Neer Saha, Arjun Shrestha, and others add weight and maturity to the narrative, grounding the film with a strong sense of experience and authority. While the acting overall is uneven, a few supporting cast members stand out, bringing a welcome sense of freshness and potential to their roles. Suspense and surprises. The film keeps the audience guessing with questions like who is Narasimha? Why is he doing this? How is it all connected? The mystery is handled well, for the most part, maintaining curiosity and tension throughout the story. Costume design. The Narasimha outfit truly stands out, striking, bold, and perfectly suited to the Vigilante theme. It enhances the character's mystique and authority, and also connecting traditionally. Every appearance of Narasimha felt impactful and often drew applause from the audiences. Background score and title track. The music does a solid job of setting the tone and mood throughout the film. The Narasimha title track in particular stands out, emotional, intense, and powerful. It's easily one of the film's most memorable highlights. Core concept and themes. The concept of a masked vigilante taking on an untouchable criminal empire feels both timely and compelling, especially in today's socio-political climate. It taps into a collective desire for justice and accountability. And as the Narasimha Avatar is connected culturally, the people feel more connected. What fell short? Emotionally hollow performances. There are scenes clearly meant to deliver emotional impact, but they simply don't land. Even during intense, tearful moments, the emotions feel forced and unconvincing. Weak dialogues and flat performances fail to build any real connection with the audience. The newcomers in particular show a lack of depth and need to develop stronger emotional delivery to bring their roles to life. Weak love angle. The romantic subplot feels forced and emotionally hollow, with dialogues that lack sincerity and depth. Instead of enhancing the story, it distracts from the film's core theme and slows down the pacing. The backstory behind the love angle is rushed and underdeveloped, making it difficult for the audience to connect or care about the relationship at all. Repetitive traditional fight sequences. The action scenes lack impact due to the excessive cuts and poor choreography. What should have been intense and thrilling often turns into a confusing jumble of movements. The visual use of wires further breaks immersion, making the fights feel artificial and unpolished, robbing the moments of the power they were meant to deliver. Ordinary execution of a great idea. The film starts with a powerful concept, but the execution fails to live up to its promise. The direction struggles to maintain clarity and control, often mishandling suspense and momentum. Abrupt pacing shifts and inconsistent storytelling dilute the impact, leaving what could have been a gripping narrative feeling scattered and underwhelming. Visual and technical limitations. The film's visual and technical shortcomings are hard to ignore. Constrained by small, repetitive sets and a noticeable lack of scale, the production struggles to create a cinematic atmosphere. Action scenes suffer from visible wires and unconvincing effects, while poorly edited audio and unsynced dialogues further break immersion. Elements like blood effects, gunfire, and explosion often feels unrealistic and rushed, pulling the audience out of the experience rather than drawing them in. Too many plots and superficial backstory. The film juggles multiple plot lines but fails to give any of them the proper build-up they need, making it difficult for the audience to truly connect. The backstories are sketched only in broad strokes, told rather than shown, and lack the depth and nuance required to evoke genuine emotion. Key feelings like trauma and guilt are barely explored, leaving the characters' motivations shallow and unconvincing. Even the villain, despite being portrayed as larger than life, remains underdeveloped, lacking a clear purpose or meaningful story. Basic climax. The climax falls flat as the portrayal of the villain fails to live up to the build-up throughout the film. The resolution lacks the emotional weight and narrative justification needed to make the ending truly impactful. Attempts to force an emotional response feel artificial and unearned, leaving the audience disconnected just when the story should reach its peak. So, Narasimha Avatar had all the ingredients of a compelling vigilante thriller, a powerful concept, intriguing suspense, and the undeniable presence of the legendary Rajesh Hamal. Yet, despite its potential, the film falters due to uneven direction, inconsistent performances, and a lackluster execution of crucial moments. Still, Rajesh Dai's magnetic screen presence, the striking costume design, the sustained sense of mystery, and the memorable title track make it worth a watch, especially for fans of the genre seeking something fresh in Nepali cinema. The announcement of Narasimha Avatar 2 at the end is bold and exciting promise. However, to truly realize the potential of the story, the sequel will need a sharper script, stronger direction, and a larger budget to match the scale and intensity the concept demands. Overall, I would give Narasimha Avatar a solid 3 out of 5 stars, an honest effort with room to grow. Did Narasimha Avatar meet your expectations, or do you feel it fell short? Are we being too critical, or is there truth in our take? I would love to hear your thoughts. Let's start a conversation in the comments below. If you found this review insightful, please like, share, and subscribe to Hearout for more honest and thoughtful discussions on Nepali cinema. Until next time, stay curious and keep watching. Bye for now.